Hello, I am Dr. Francisco Deño. We are gonna today reveal the red. What this experiment is all about is defining the different pigments in red flowers. Now, my friend Joel is gonna teach you the different instruments.
Now, basically, what we need for this project is the flower. To get the petals out of the flower, as you can see here, we're going to need some water, some alcohol to create a solvent that we're going to put later on in this test tube. Then we're going to introduce a chromatography paper in the test tube, also known as coffee filters. Then we're going to use a syringe to get the pigments out of the flower, to get the color out of the flower. Then we're going to use the hammer to smash the flower. Now, start is going to continue.
After we got all the materials, the first step is to get the hammer and smash the flowers to get the pigments. After you smash the flower, it's gonna look like this. And then you have to get the pigment out of the flower. And it's gonna look like this. And now our friend Ellie is gonna explain us the next step.
Now what we have to do is take our chromatography paper and draw a 2 centimeter line down the bottom. And then label it 01. Once we have done this, we take our pigment and we spot some right near the bottom under the middle. Now we take our test tubes and we fill it up with our solvent. Our first experiment will be with 50% alcohol and 50% water. Next, we take our paper and we place it inside our test tubes, only to let the bottom part with the line touching the solvent. Take note that we do not submerge the origin line. Now we remove the paper from our test tube and leave it to continue its course on upwards. We do not leave it inside because if we do, the solvent going upwards might make the coloring wither away. Now, after a few minutes, we see that capillary action has finally finished taking its toll on our chromatography paper. The gradient has started from its origin line all the way up to here. As we can see, it's a lot darker here, somewhere near a purple, all the way up until it starts looking somewhat light purple, pinkish. As we can see, red flowers don't necessarily have red pigments. It can have many different colors. It can have many different colors or a complete gradient of colors.
In conclusion, we have found that through this process of taking the petals, smashing them, putting them in the solvent, and finally seeing how they diffuse, we see how the degradation of the color works.